You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight as the official station of UK Athletics. It's so nice to hear that. We're airing exclusive interviews with UK football players and coaches throughout the entirety of spring practice.
Tonight, we have Eli Gaines' conversation with new offensive line coach Eric Wolford and returning guard Luke Fortner.
Welcome to Lexington. What's it been like the last couple months to adjusting with the program?
It's been great. You know, obviously Lexington probably has exceeded my expectations. I really didn't know what to expect. Mark had always had, Coach Stoops always had a lot of great things to say about this place. But being here, being around the players, being around the other coaches, I've been impressed. It's, first class place, very classy.
What was the relationship like right away? Was it very welcoming? Was it a little bit weird just to have a different voice and different face in your guys' room?
Yeah, I think it was kind of different for everybody, but I think Coach Wolford did a great job of coming in and saying, hey, I'm not John Schlarman. I'm not going to try and be John Schlarman, but I'm going to try and follow his ideals and teach the same work ethic and teach the same things he did, and I think you guys will agree with me. And so far, he's done an incredible job. Kind of following up with everything Coach Schlarman ever taught us and then adding to it his own little twists.
It's a big tradition here, the big blue wall, so to speak, and how they've, blocked for Benny Snell, Chris Rodriguez, just the running backs over the years. When you look at that group, just what comes to mind?
I just think there's a sense of pride, within the whole organization. And that's a compliment to, obviously, Coach Schlarman, Coach Stoops, all the guys that have recruited these guys. I mean, this has been a process, obviously, of putting together this group, and it's our responsibility as newcomers here and guys that are recruited into this program to continue on that tradition. It's something to be proud of.
Spring practice is here. You had your first official practice out there on Tuesday. What was it like just getting back on the field?
It was great. It felt incredible, honestly. It was a great day outside. We got to try out a new offense and see how it went. It was good. A few hiccups here and there, but it was a lot of fun, and I think everyone in the offense kind of thought that too. Has
it been kind of difficult over the last maybe month and a half, 2 months learning a new offense? What's that learning process been like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely new. I haven't learned anything new in, I guess, 6 years now. But it's been fun because I get to learn with the new guys and kind of steer them around those pitfalls that come with learning something new. And so I've enjoyed it. It's made spring a little less monotonous than it usually is. Usually the off season is just weights, right? And so it's been something new, and I think the guys are really excited to try it out and see how it goes.
How's the communication been with you and offensive coordinator Liam Cohen in terms of the scheme that you guys are trying to do offensively? Is it anything groundbreaking, anything new to you?
It's been great. Obviously, we know some of the same people, same backgrounds. Obviously my 2 years at the 49ers help with some of the things that he wants to do here, so I had that experience. But we're on the same page, and we're a work in progress. What is the Kentucky offense going to be? I don't know. I know this: we have plenty of knowledge in our room. It's going to be what our players can handle and what we can do best and be efficient.
Running backs always compliment the offensive linemen when they have a good day, as they should. But sometimes I don't think we ask the offensive linemen how well a running back can perform and maybe make you guys look good as well. Do you see that when you have Cavassier smoke in the backfield, Chris Rodriguez, of course, returning as well? Just what do you like about them that makes them so explosive for you guys?
Yeah, the great thing is if you mess up, people might not ever know. Sometimes they will, but other times Chris or Smoke will just run them over, make them miss, and it looks like you did a great job. So that's always nice to have them back. And I know that even if it's not perfect up front, which we're striving for it to be, they're going to make it right. They always will.
You got a couple veterans who have returned from last year. Of course, Darian Kennard, Luke Fortner, just to name a couple. How important is it to have their presence in that huddle with you?
They make all the difference. When they speak up, they're another coach on the field, and that's a compliment to them. And each guy has his own way of leading differently. I always tell people that you don't have to always be the rah-rah guy. But there's times when you need to speak up and say something at the appropriate time and get us back on the track.
You look back to, let's look at some sophomores, Young, Buford. You have Jagger, who's just coming in. What's it been like working with them, and what do you see the potential of those guys, the future of the big blue wall, so to speak?
Yeah, what I love about those young guys is they look like football players. And I know you think coming into a D1 program, everyone looks like football players, and they do. But those guys, they move like football players, they learn like football players, and they look like them. I mean, they're trying their hardest. You can tell every single one of them gives 100% effort every single day, and that's something that's hard to teach.
Big Blue Wall, what do you want to see from them as spring practice continues?
I want to continue to obviously expand our knowledge of running multiple schemes at the same time, just coming to work every day, learning, growing, not being afraid to make mistakes, but playing hard, playing fast, those type of things, because that's what practice is for. There's going to be mistakes made. When you have a mistake, though, don't let it affect the next second and third play. We got a lot of guys competing for jobs. I don't know who the starters are going to be. You know, everyone likes to make projections, but at the end of the day, everyone out there is competing for a job. And sometimes you're competing to be the 6th man, 7th man, 8th man. You're competing to be on the bus. So your approach every day is going to determine the end game.
I don't think there's a ceiling. I really don't. I think what Coach Cohen brings is incredible. He brings a ton of variety. And even today, you know, we were talking to the D linemen, and they're, you know, how many plays do you guys run? It was like, oh, that was like 4 of our plays. You know, just it's crazy to see the variety that he brings. And I think once we nail one thing, it's going to be easy to switch to something else and throw the defense off balance. So I think it's great for the offense. I think it's great for the defense too.
The Big Blue Wall. It was great catching up with those guys. All right, we're going to leave Kroger Field and head to Kentucky Proud Park.
Darren Hedrick of UK Sports Network is going to join us. Talks baseball next.